If you're like, I could be doing other things, go, Oh. If you're like really super excited, pumped to be here, go. Then why'd you come? So I've got a little brother, and I use the term little loosely because he's like 7 inches taller than me, but he's younger. And recently he outgrew his shirt and gave it to me. So already that's a hand me up, I guess. Then I was looking at some Facebook photos from like 2007, and I'm wearing that shirt. So it's a hand me back. So I realized that he's expanding faster than Oprah, but I didn't know I was shrinking. I'm sorry. At this rate, I'm going to be 4 inches tall by next Christmas, and I'll have to live in a hollowed-out pumpkin. I think getting back your own shirt is kind of like getting married to your wife. I'll elaborate. It's like remarrying the exact same woman. It's a lot of wrinkles you didn't notice before. The looks have started to fade. And it's a lot bigger than you remembered. Receiving your own clothes as a gift is kind of a ridiculous idea. I'd be like, hey Mom, see that shirt you're wearing? Happy birthday. You can keep it. I'm not going to say that my mom says dumb things, but she uses expressions that are totally outdated, and they also make absolutely no sense. I'm like, Mom, look, I know you don't know how to send a text message or understand the internet, but you don't have to speak in code. One time she said, more than you can shake a... Her voice is not that deep. She said, more than you can shake a stick at. More than you can shake a stick at? To my knowledge, there aren't people going around shaking sticks at things. When are there too many? When are there just too many objects for you to shake a stick at? Where do you draw the line? 10? 20? 50? 150? 151? I have no idea. Is it a magic stick? Is it a special stick used for determining a quantity? If you had to shake the stick at a group of things, that'd be easy. You'd be like, no problem. But if you had to shake it at it individually, I can see some bruising happening. And if someone asked me, how many people are in the audience? I'd be like, look at this bicep. There were way too many people to shake a stick at. I guess more than you can shake a stick at is really the largest of the indefinite amount measurements. Like a pinch, a tad, and dollop. How many dollops in a tad? How many tads in a pinch? How many pinches in a soup song? What's a soup song? I don't know. There are people who just don't know how to estimate. They'll look at a plate of like 61 cookies and they'll be like, look at that, there's like 1 million cookies there. And I'm like, look, even the worst estimate would be like 100,000. There's a couple dumb people in the world. It's not their fault though. Dumb kids grow up and they become dumb people. And that's because parents are giving the children de-educational toys. Okay? These are toys that actually set them back a couple years intellectually. And I'm not talking about video games, okay? Super Mario Brothers has life lessons, alright? Thou shalt not throw fire at turtles. I'm talking about, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you know it, the Etch-a-Sketch. Woo! Now, stop giving it to your children, okay? Right off the bat, it demands involuntary multitasking. You have to etch and sketch. No other toy does that. It's not the etch or sketch, it's the etch, sketch. Now, do it, or you're a failure. For the latter part of my childhood, I could only draw stairs. And squares. And a square at the top of some stairs. If I had given a pencil, I would have been introduced to curves. That didn't happen. I was raised on a right angle. If one of the knobs broke off, you'd have to crank your finger into it, just shred your fingernail. You couldn't shade anything, because that would take weeks. That's 1 square centimeter. Shouldn't have drawn Denzel Washington. No. The Etch-a-Sketch is the reason that we have people pushing on pull doors. It's the reason we have people pulling on push doors. It's the reason we had a president who said, "People of America, I promise to put food on our families." Let that soak in for a second. So you hear about that woman who thought she saw Jesus on her grilled cheese? I'm not denying that God would reveal himself in 2009. I'm just saying if he was going to show up, it wouldn't be on lightly toasted bread. It would at least be on Montreal smoked meat. Or Big Mac. That way we could witness to all of the states at the exact same time. Back to that Etch-a-Sketch. It really messed me up in art class. You get in there and the teacher would be like, "All right, I want you to loosely draw a circle in the center of the page." How many corners does a circle have? I had no idea what to do, so I just drew some stairs. I failed because it was supposed to be a self-portrait. The Etch-a-Sketch did teach me creativity, though. Every time I went to my mom, there would just be another square. I'd have to tell her it was something different, or else she'd get annoyed at me. I'd be like, "Oh, that there, that's a box. That's a wooden box. That's a metal box. This is bread with the crust cut off. That is an aerial view of a fridge." One time I got really smart and I drew a staircase, and I went up and I'm like, "Hey Mom, guess what this is?" And she's like, "Oh, it's stairs. It's opposite stairs." And I'm like, No. It's an escalator." You'll be happy to know I don't drink at all, and I never have consumed alcohol. Every time I tell people this, it's the exact same reaction. "What? That's impossible. How is that? That's what? You're a liar. That's impossible." I'm like, "No, it's true." They're like, "How's that even possible?" I'm like, "I don't know. I never put alcohol in my mouth and swallowed it." And they say, "That's impossible. How did you when's your birthday?" It has nothing to do with my birthdays. I just have no interest in it. And I was thinking, this is really the only event that if you've never done it, people have that kind of reaction. Like they don't say that about skydiving. "Yeah, I've never been skydiving." "What? That's impossible. You're a liar. How's that? That's impossible. You must have at least jumped out of a plane." "No, I've never jumped out of a plane. Not even when it was low to the ground. No, I just usually when I'm in a plane, I stay inside the plane." "Oh, wait, how's that? That's impossible. You're a liar. Wait, when's your birthday?" My birthday has nothing to do with it. Thank you.